Good morning and welcome to Worship on Wednesday. I'm back to my lovely path between Gowerton and Dunvant, and I've missed being here. Really enjoyed a real lovely break with Sheila with her family in Scotland, and we've also missed gathering with yourselves. And this Sunday we were travelling down from Scotland on the Sunday and were unable to join you, but just yesterday I caught up with the worship and the messages from Ed and from Dave as they spoke that greatest commandment, to love the Lord our God with all our heart, and that truth that Christ is enough. And as I was walking along this path, just before I listened to that message, it's what has struck me. There is probably the most purest moment in our lives is when our wants and needs interact and merge across. Let me explain what I mean. Remember Ed's message, Christ is enough, and we talked about wants and needs. I didn't know Ed was going to talk about that, so it was thrilling to come back from my walk to hear what Ed had shared. And it suddenly struck me, there is a moment, or are moments in our lives where our wants and needs connect, and probably, as I said, the most purest moment of our lives. Let me explain what I mean. Paul cried at one point, I want to know Christ. There's a want there, but also it reflected the need of his soul and his heart, and it reflects our need as well, isn't it? Christ is enough. And it suddenly struck me, we're going to sing in a few moments this beautiful song, Draw Me Close to You. And there's a line which I'll quote in just a second that combines the sense of when the moments of our lives when what we want is really when we understand what we need. And it's Jesus. I'm not being simplistic here. There's a depth there. There's a profoundness there through what Dave and Ed shared on Sunday that reminds us there's a moment and moments in our lives, and that's where we want to be. The purest moments of our lives where we understand that what we want is exactly what we need, and what we need is exactly what we want, and we cry to God for that. So the song we're going to listen to this morning is going to say that. Before I do, let me just say this practically. I'm out for a walk, it's early, and I just want to encourage you, may not be able to go for a walk. You saw a bench earlier on, just in my walk. Find a bench and sit down somewhere, maybe lunchtime today, or this evening when you get home from work, or just some place in your garden, and just cry out to God. God, I want you and I need you because you're enough. And when you do that, in those moments, as you sit, as you walk, maybe you want to say and cry out to God, God, I need you, I want you. Or use the words of this song, draw me close to you. And this chorus, you're all I want. You're all I ever needed. You're all I want. You're all I ever needed. Draw me close to you.